Facebook friends. I'm here today. I'm gonna show everybody how to make curry chicken, and I'm doing this for my mom because I know she wanted the recipe. So Mom, this is for you. You're going to need is 2 to 3 chicken breasts.
Chicken breast.
I'm using chicken thighs this time, and you can do thighs or chicken breast. This one is going to be thighs. And the next thing you need is red peppers, yellow peppers, and green peppers.
Peppers!
And you will need a large or 2 small white onions.
Onions.
A cup of peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
And a can of coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
You'll also need spices like curry.
Curry powder.
My favorite, garlic salt. I use this in everything.
Her favorite is garlic salt.
And this is red curry.
Red curry, yum.
And I have turmeric.
What? Turmeric.
The other things that you're going to need is cilantro, basil.
Cilantro and basil.
And parsley.
Parsley.
You're going to need some frozen peas.
Frozen peas.
Some garlic.
Garlic.
What you're going to need also is a full pan of rice. The rice is about a cup and 2 cups of water, and it's white rice. So I'm cutting into large squares these awesome peppers and putting them over here, and everything I have is ready to go. So let's start. The chicken that I cut up into little squares, I'm going to put the cup of flour in the chicken bag right here, like so. Then I'm going to put it back together, and then I'm going to mix it all up in here, cover all of the chicken up inside the bag. So now it's all nice and covered up, and I'm going to put garlic salt over the top of it, and then I'll mix it up again. Nice and garlicky. Like so. There we go. Alright, so after I shook up all of the flour on the chicken, I took it out and I put more garlic in it to make sure it got all over the top. So in a heated pan with a little bit of olive oil, I put in the chicken. Use about 3 cloves of garlic, and I just grate it right directly into the chicken. So it's nice and garlicky. Alright, I forgot to tell you about we need a big piece of ginger.
You know what? I'm done with this. This is stupid.
Big or half that, something along this line. Depends on how much ginger you like in your chicken curry. And so what you do for this is you take all the brown husk off of it, and then I just directly grate it into the chicken. And it goes directly into the chicken, like so. Oh, it smells great. After your chicken is done, I just take it off the stove and put it directly into a bowl and set it aside. Then I put more olive oil on the pan, and now it's time to do the veggies. And I start off with the onions because they need to be cooked the longest. And I also put about a clove of garlic in with the onions. And about the same amount of ginger. Put that in there with the onions as well. Now it's the peppers. nice and colorful. And you cook them for about a minute. Now you need a curry powder, about a tablespoon of curry powder, and you're going to toss that right over the top. Oh, it smells so good. Then you're going to need about a teaspoon of turmeric, and you're going to put that in over the top. It's really colorful. And then a couple of shakes of my favorite garlic salt. And you toss it around. Cook it really good. It smells so good. The dogs can even smell it.
Feed me, woman!
Now for the sauce, you need a can of coconut milk, and you're going to use a cup of peanut butter. And I put the coconut milk in a saucepan directly on the stove. Coconut milk and peanut butter. And a little bit of curry in it for color, because we want it to have that real good color. And you heat it up over the stove and you mix it, and if you look inside you can see the colors changing. It changes from white to a nice creamy brown once it starts heating up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the peanut butter and the coconut milk that's been sitting on the stove and heating up, and we're going to put it directly into the peppers on the stove. Once you have the peanut sauce and the milk together in with the peppers, I put in the fresh basil and the fresh cilantro. It's about a handful of both. You put it directly in there. I probably put it in the last because it's kind of this, it smells really good and you want it to last. And if it cooks too long, it'll be bitter. So you want to put that in the last thing. Now I put in the chicken. And the chicken goes in there and you just mix that all up, and that's your curry chicken. It smells so good. Alright, so now for the rice, I put in red curry powder, and turmeric again with a little bit of the garlic salt. It goes with everything. And I mix that up together, and I'm going to put this on the rice.
Go ahead.
So now, for the rice, you put in, I made a pan of rice earlier before we got started. I put the rice directly into a large bowl. It's nice and hot still, which is what you want because you're going to be putting in frozen peas into the rice bowl. So you put your frozen peas in there, like so, and you mix them right into the rice. Then you put in your handful of fresh parsley directly into the rice. And mix it all up. Make sure it's... And then I take my garlic salt, my curry, my red curry, and my turmeric, and there's about a tablespoon of each. Not the garlic salt, just a shake of garlic salt, but the rest of it's about a tablespoon. And you put it in, be very generous, over the rice. This makes it smell amazing and taste really, really good. So that's it. That's it. That's the you take your rice, which is now finished. Oops. And I usually just fill up the bowl with rice like so, and then you take the chicken and over the top, and there you go.